What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the match review, match reaction and match analysis of the Premier League title decider between Manchester City and Liverpool, as it is, as you were. But before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Once more, aiming for 100 likes. Also, don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good result, bad result, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And lastly, this video is sponsored and is brought to you by OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and check that out, then all details there in the description. Let's crack on then with this match review. And this was scintillating. I was wondering if both teams were just going to spend a prolonged period of time sussing each other out, which is kind of what happened at Anfield. And first 5 minutes, I was getting the sense that that was what was happening again. And then all of a sudden, it just broke away for Manchester City. And it was a crazy 1 minute. Now, Raheem Sterling was set away, one-on-one with the keeper. He should score. And he doesn't. It's a good save for Allison. And we're left frustrated, and then within a minute, Bernardo Silva finds Kevin De Bruyne via a heavy deflection, takes it beyond Allison onto the inside of the post and into the back of the net. Now, what you're looking for if you're Manchester City, a goal in the first 10 to 15 minutes is always brilliant, and getting that first goal and putting your opposition under pressure is always what we're looking for. And the fact that we did that in such a massive game has helped us no end. And what was very important here is we never went behind in this game, so we never had to hit panic stations, and I was always confident that we had enough about us to go out there and get the result that we're looking for, which bare minimum was make sure we didn't lose this game, try and win this game, and do everything we can to try and win this game, which I felt like we did. The only bit, we just fell short. Was that close to it being a 4-point gap, but it didn't happen. But it is still, make no mistake, a good result list for Manchester City. I think Manchester City right now are the happier of the teams between us and Liverpool, just purely because it's now in Manchester City's hands rather than Liverpool's hands. But we'll speak more about that at the end of the video. We'll just quickly get on through the review. 8 minutes later, Liverpool's first attack. Very frustrating. The link-up play, good 2 minutes. Liverpool had the possession. First time they've been able to have possession and do something with it. And Alexander-Arnold managed to find Diogo Jota in a little bit of space where he can just get himself a first-time shot away. It's a weak shot, it's low, and it's at Ederson. I did think that Ederson should have made the save. He didn't. It went under him and into the back of the net. Not the tidiest of finishes by Jota, but what Jota's done very well this season is making sure he's in the right place at the right time to get them important goals for Liverpool, and that's exactly what happened here for them. And then City were just working their way into the game, and into the game gets to the 36th minute, and Joao Cancelo with a nice ball. It's deep. Jesus close, but he's onside. He's half a yard onside, maybe even less than that. And he fires it onto the underside of the crossbar to beat Allison and into the back of the net. And it did ensure that Manchester City went in ahead at half time. Now, we could have had maybe another goal or two if we was feeling extra clinical in this game. We didn't, but most importantly, we had the lead, and it meant that Liverpool, for the final 45 minutes, had to do something. Now, what I didn't want Manchester City to do was concede straight away, which is exactly what happened. Very simple, switched off, Salah finds Mane for the first time and the only time in the whole game, because Kyle Walker stuck to Mane like glue. Mane didn't have much success in this game at all, didn't have anything to do really. He was spent most of the time having to drop deep to see the ball and helping Liverpool out defensively. I thought Mane had a good game in that, but offensively, Kyle Walker kept him quiet. It's just that one moment, typical City. Salah finds Mane, he's got that half a yard on Walker. Walker's so quick that he's got to take it first time, and it's a brilliant finish from Mane into the back of the net for 2-2. Now, I did want City first 5-10 minutes really go at Liverpool, see if we can get that killer 2-goal cushion, because I felt like if we did, that was enough for us to get 3 points here and put, I could have said, one hand on the Premier League trophy. As it is, it's going to be a nervy end to the season, I'll tell you that right now. Now, Thiago, 61st minute, cynical foul went into the book. We'll speak more about his red card and potential red card in just one moment. 63rd minute, City is sent away. Jesus is miles offside. He's told to leave it by Sterling, and Sterling, unlike in the first half, composed, makes no mistake, through the legs of Allison into the back of the net. We're delighted, and then VAR has a look at it, and it's oh so close. Remember me saying for Jesus, half a yard, maybe even a little bit less onside, but was onside. This one just looked just a smidgen, a toe offside. And he was. I think it was his arm and armpit, and I'm sure there'll be some City fans out there that will complain and say you can't score with your arm, it's going to get disallowed, but it's just the way that it is. And we did have 27 minutes to go out there and find another goal, and City were getting up ahead of steam. Because of that, Liverpool brought Keita on for Henderson, they brought Luis Diaz on for Jota, and they just didn't really have much about them, Liverpool. I thought they were going to overcommit to try and win this game, but almost like Liverpool were pretty happy with the point. Manchester City were pretty settled with the point. Liverpool were trying to, towards the end, make something happen, which is what allowed the space for that great chance right at the end for Riyad Mahrez, who didn't get his chip right, unfortunately. If he did, the scenes, that would have been insane. And we're left thinking, what if? I do feel like we just edged this game and we had enough to win this game 3-2 and get them 3 points and have that one hand on the Premier League title with a 4-point gap, because it would have been massive. As it is, we've got to settle for the point now. If you offered this to me before the game, I take the point, because it just moves us on to our next game. It's out of Liverpool's hands, it's in our hands. We've got the final push, and if you're not motivated for the final few games for the end of the season, then when are you going to be motivated? Now, I just want to speak very quickly about the red card that never happened with Thiago. And I felt like Liverpool, for a lot of the second half, were doing a lot of cynical fouls. They couldn't really get near City. City, technically, in attack and in midfield, they flow a lot better than what Liverpool are. Liverpool are a very direct team. Get the ball to the wide parts, get the balls to players like Alexander-Arnold, to Robertson, find ways of getting players like Jota or Luis Diaz once he'd come on, or Mane or Salah, get them to drop deep, get them into the space and really hurt you through very acute passing styles that can just work their way around first time shots and bits like that. That's how Liverpool play. Manchester City have a little bit more flair to them, and Liverpool, it always just seemed like they had an extra half a yard on their players, which is why they've got so many yellow cards in this game for Thiago, Fabinho, Van Dijk and Robertson, all cynical fouls. Now, I felt like Thiago was a very, very lucky man. Cynical foul, the first yellow card, he goes down. Rodri, I think, is just grabbing him. There's very minimal in it, and he's got enough about him to keep himself composed to make a sliding challenge. He's late, and it's on De Bruyne. To me, it's another cynical challenge. It's a nasty challenge, and that to me should have warranted a second yellow card, which VAR were not going to disagree with, because they felt like they agreed with the Rodri pull down, which I felt at the very best was very, very weak. Now, you could argue a game with a stamp on the ankle. Was it De Bruyne or Bernardo Silva? I can't remember who it was. The stamp going into the book. I think it was it Fabinho, I think, with the challenge. Studs are up. It's late. Potentially, it's dangerous. Norwich game earlier, there was a similar challenge, a yellow card was given, so I don't see them overturning that either on VAR and giving a red card out there. But Liverpool showed quite an aggressive side to themselves today, and City looked well up for the battle. It's just a shame that there hasn't been a winner, and I'll tell you right now that whilst everyone will always say that the broadcasting companies are biased or want Liverpool to win the game, broadcasting companies will be very happy because they can keep showing Man City and Liverpool games and keep billing it as title decider, title decider, title decider. And this is pretty much 2018-19 again. We're racing with each other. 2-2 at Anfield, 2-2 this season at the Etihad. Nothing to decide between the two sides, so it's going to be decided against other teams instead. So we have got some massive cup finals coming up, that is for sure. We've got 7 games remaining to the end of the season. We're on 74 points, and to be honest, if we were to win the Premier League, we need 21 points. That's going to take us to 95, and Liverpool could be on 94, which it's relentless. It's absolutely relentless. Normally, under normal circumstances, I'd be aiming here for City to get to maybe 90 points, could be enough, but with Liverpool having the better goal difference, 91 could be enough. I've got a feeling we're going to have to win all 7 games though in the Premier League, so it's important now that we take it a game at a time, and we don't have to think about the Premier League now for another week and a half. We've got a big game against Atletico midweek, which is where our focus needs to be, and save our energy for that. So lots of rest, lots of recovery. We know what Atletico are going to do to us. There's going to be a lot of diving around, there's going to be a lot of cheating going on, there's going to be doing anything and everything that they can to try and get some kind of advantage against City. So we need to play a very good game in Madrid on Wednesday night, and then we're going to do battle against Liverpool, Goliath against Goliath really, isn't it, at Wembley between City and Liverpool. Neutral venue, big pitch, probably going to be another close game. Wouldn't rule out that again, not separating the sides even after extra time. We could have a penalty shootout. It's going to be some good stuff, lots of real good games coming up. How are the nerves? You managed with this one. Plenty more big games to come, so it just goes on and on and on. So there we go, that's been my match review, match reaction and match analysis for this game. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up. 100 likes is the aim. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Like I said at the beginning of the video, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Was this a good result for Manchester City or not? I'll settle for a point. Advantage Manchester City. The 3 points were there. We could have had a 4-point gap, and if we'd just been a little bit more clinical, we could have been Mahrez outside of the post, the Mahrez chip, the VAR and the offside, the red cards could have had an influence on the game. Just short. So we go on instead, but don't dwell. Atletico, that's where the focus needs to be. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Plenty more football and Manchester City content to come. 25k subscribers is the aim. Less than 300 subs away from 23,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Details and link there at the top of the description. Thank you to them for sponsoring this video. It keeps these videos coming, so any interaction towards that will be much appreciated. And I'll see you all again very soon for the next Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everybody for watching, and breathe. Peace. Ciao for now.